What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost, and ever since Zack Snyder's Justice League dropped on HBO Max, people have been asking Warner Brothers and asking AT&T to restore the Snyderverse, to continue this story, because you can't deny that this has been incredibly well received by both critics and especially by the audiences. But for some reason, Warner Brothers doesn't seem like they want anything to do with it. They want people to forget Zack Snyder's Justice League and the Snyder Cut as fast as they can. But why? It doesn't make any sense, because it certainly seems like the audiences liked it, and we haven't got official streaming numbers yet, but we do have a report today from Bloomberg that indicates just how well Zack Snyder's Justice League is performing, and it indicates that it is completely dominating the competition. Take a look at this. Justice League leads HBO Max to top gain in streaming sessions, and when you look at these numbers, it's pretty fascinating exactly how many people watched HBO Max and downloaded HBO Max specifically for Zack Snyder's Justice League. AT&T's HBO Max had the biggest increase in video streaming last week as viewers flocked to its recut version of the superhero epic Justice League. The Warner Media streaming platform recorded a 9% jump in users launching its mobile app, according to Bloomberg's analysis of Apptopia data. Sports streaming services DAZN had the biggest decline in streaming atop top US providers. Director Zack Snyder crafted a reimagined, it wasn't reimagined, it was the original story. Get it right, Bloomberg. Whose original 2017 cut, completed by a different director, disappointed some fans. The Snyder Cut premiered March 18th on HBO Max. It is important to note that this is just for the week ending on March 28th. This doesn't even take into account those first few days, the days that were likely the biggest gains for HBO Max and the biggest for people that were watching Zack Snyder's Justice League. This is several days after that where this data is even starting from. But take a look at HBO Max. App sessions. So app sessions is how many times people have launched the app. 120 million times people launched HBO Max. Now, again, that's a change in 9% from what it was before, that week before when Zack Snyder's Justice League launched, which was likely probably around 100 million. Look at their competition. I would say they're not competing with Netflix. Let's just be honest with ourselves. The people that they are really competing with right now is Disney Plus, because both streaming services launched at a similar time. Look at Disney Plus. That was only launched 70 million times. They nearly had twice the amount of people launching their app than Disney Plus did. And when you look at the downloads, that is the real key. People that literally came to HBO Max and downloaded it just for Zack Snyder's Justice League, a 64% increase in what they had the week prior. 1.48 million people downloaded HBO Max just in that last week. Again, very important to note, not even including the first several days that Zack Snyder's Justice League had actually been released. That March 18th, March 19th, and March 20th, those dates aren't even considered in this week that they're talking about. And those were probably the biggest. Disney Plus only added 831,000 downloads, an increase of 4%. So you can look at this and realize HBO Max absolutely dominated the past week or two when you're looking at these numbers. But for some reason, Warner Brothers wants you to forget about it. They even tried to do everything they could to damp down this hype, to press it down, to cover it up with other things. A Flash casting announcement, a Dr. Fate casting announcement for Black Adam, a Suicide Squad trailer, a Black Adam release date. Warner Brothers wants to do everything they can to overshadow Zack Snyder's Justice League for some reason. It doesn't make any sense, because it is quite obvious that the audiences loved this movie. Even the critics, for the most part, enjoyed this movie as well. It would make a lot of sense for Warner Brothers to restore the Snyderverse, not delete everything else that they're doing, not stop everything else they're doing, but just give a lot of people what they're asking for. But they are very insistent that they want to forget about it. I don't think the fans, I don't think the people out there are going to let that happen. I think these massive gains are going to get AT&T's attention, are going to get Warner Media's attention. And regardless of whatever Warner Brothers wants to do, Warner Media are ultimately the ones in charge. And I think this is going to mean a lot to them. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below, about these massive streaming numbers and what it means for the potential of restoring the Snyderverse. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.
Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.